Thank you for joining us today for an insightful session on the key skills for success in the cosmetics industry. As part of our initiative to elevate your cosmetic career journey, NainLab Training Ventures and this WhatsApp community group will keep providing numerous free resources for all of you so that you can learn from experts and gather job-ready skills. I request, apart from me and the speaker, for everybody to just switch off your video and audio for clarity. And in case you have any questions during the webinar, feel free to use the chat box and we will get back to you on the WhatsApp group after the webinar. Also, there's an exciting quiz coming up after the webinar on the WhatsApp group, so please check the group for updates. First, let's welcome Dr. Swati, our guest speaker for tonight. She's a researcher with a PhD in Cosmetic Science and Technology, and she has over 14 research publications under her name. She is also a teacher with experience of 5 years and is a highly proficient lecturer. So welcome, Dr. Swati. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so in today's fast-paced world where information is overflowing from almost everywhere, right? How relevant are skills? Well, skills which are there for a particular industry are quite relevant and you need them for advancing in your careers. Well, employers are always looking out for certain qualities in you. Today, we will be discussing the key skills which you require for success in the cosmetics industry. Now, I request Dr. Swati to please share her insights.
Yes, I can. Thank you, Saili, for a warm welcome and a great introduction. Good evening, everyone. Today, I will be talking about few skills that are essential to thrive in a cosmetic industry. For that, I will be sharing my screen. Just let me know if you can see it. I hope everyone can see.
Yes.
Okay. So today, I welcome you to this insightful webinar, which is focused on the key skills that drive success in the dynamic world of cosmetic industry. So let's begin. Now, as we begin, let's understand that the cosmetic industry isn't about just beauty. It's a dynamic blend of science, art, and the business. And to thrive, you need a diverse skill set. Now, what are these skill sets? It's about cosmetic formulation. It's about marketing research and trend analysis. It's about entrepreneurship, business strategies, marketing, branding, sales distribution channel, communication, and networking. Now, we'll see all the skills which forms a background of a successful career in a cosmetic. So let's begin by exploring each one in depth. Now, combining cosmetic science with the business skills is crucial because it allows the professional to understand the complex interaction of science, market, and the consumer behavior. Thus, it is important to have a holistic skill set that combines both cosmetic science and the business skills. Now, as we all know that cosmetic science is the study of cosmetic ingredients and how they interact with the skin cell, whereas the business skills are essential for marketing, selling, and distributing cosmetics. With this knowledge, we can develop new and innovative products, market them effectively, and build a strong relationship with the customers. Moving on to our next slide, which is on skill 1, cosmetic formulation. Now, the skills is crucial for understanding the role of cosmetic formulation in creating high-quality products that meet the customer demand. Now, what we need to understand and the skills. Now, first is the ability to select the right ingredient for specific product role. Now, like for example, if we are formulating an anti-aging cream, now we need to understand what are the active ingredients that are available for this product. Now, these are retinols, these are peptides, these are hyaluronic acid. Retinol can be a very good option for a night cream because it's a photosynthesis. Now, next is a peptide, which could be a great option for a day cream, and hyaluronic acid, which boosts the hydration, because in the early stage, when wrinkles starts to form, is due to the dehydration of the skin. So this is a very good example. Now we need to understand how these actives actually work to give its anti-aging effect. Like for example, vitamin A, which is a very common example and an active ingredient that are used in the formulation. And we need to understand how this conversion process takes place. First, vitamin A is converted into retinol. Now, this retinol gets converted into retinaldehyde, and this retinaldehyde gets converted into retinoic acid, which is an active form that interacts with the skin cell to give you that anti-aging effect. Now, if we are formulating with an retinol in an anti-aging product, we need to understand this is going to take time because it will be interacting with changing into a retinol into retinaldehyde and then into retinoic acid. It's a slow process. So the visible result will take longer duration. We need to pitch accordingly with our customer. Tell them that this is going to take some duration and how long, for what longer duration they need to apply this product. Next is retinaldehyde. Now, retinaldehyde can instantly get converted into a retinoic acid to give an instant effect. For this, we need to understand what might be the background of it. The retinaldehyde being a strong active ingredient, it can show sensitivity reactions such as redness, itchiness on the people who are having a sensitive skin. Now, the people who are having a sensitive skin, we can teach them, we can recommend them to use a retinol-based option first to get their skin adapted with it, and then switching on to the retinaldehyde. Now, this is not just about formulating a cosmetic. It's also about how we're going to market them, how we're going to advertise them, how we're going to change the mindset of our customer to believe in our product formulation. Next, if the products, now these retinol products is not synthetic active ingredient because it's obtained from an animal source, the liver of animal, and through the enzymatic process what we get is retinol. Now, if the consumers are eco-conscious consumers, then we need to give them a natural organic products like rosacea oil or blue-green algae extract, which is similar to retinol. But here we need to teach them that they need to apply this consistently to get that anti-aging effect. Now, second is we need to understand about the latest peptide technologies that are there in the market. Now, what are they? There are so-called four peptides that are present in the market. First is carrier peptide. For example, copper tripeptide. It delivers the copper to the skin, which synthesizes collagen, and that's how it works. Now, second is enzyme inhibitor peptide. Example is palmitol tripeptide 5. Now, this works by inhibiting the enzyme activity by degrading collagen, like MMPs, it is matrix metalloprotein enzyme, which eats up the collagen and shows an anti-aging effect, the wrinkle formation. So when we are using this type of an active, it can actually stop the release of this enzyme and can maintain the collagen protection in the skin. Now, third is an signal peptide, which is palmitol pentapeptide 4, which is also known as an metvaxin. Now, this actually an expensive active ingredient, which can also go into the premium brand. Now, this actually helps in synthesizing the collagen in the faster rate and can be a very good example for the consumers who are acting for an instant effect. Then neurotransmitter peptide, like Botox. Example is arginine, which blocks the release of chemicals that causes a muscles contraction. In this way, we can smooth the muscles wrinkles. So these are all the skills that are required to know for the cosmetic formulation. Moving on to the next skill.
So, doctor, regarding this cosmetic formulation, can you give us some examples of innovative cosmetic formulation that you may have come across?
Yeah, I can give you one or two examples. Like for example, the waterless cosmetic, waterless shampoo. Now these comes in the form of powdered, which this also comes in the form of a spray. We need to take an ample quantity massages on an hair. Now, how does this gives a cleansing effect? It contains an active ingredients like starch, natural clay like kaolin. Now, these absorbing active ingredients actually tend to absorb the oils, the sebum, dirt that are present on the hair strands and the scalp. And that's how it gives the cleansing property. What is more important is that it gives a voluminous feel to the hair as well. And very popular with the customers who are going on the tracks like that. And Next example is like biotechnology aspect that has been introduced in the cosmetic industry, which is based on the fermentation process. Like for example, plant extract that has been fermented by bacteria like Lactobacillus havelis. Now, these bacteria in the fermentation process gives out beneficial metabolites. Now, these metabolites has the property of absorbing harmful UV rays, and it also has got an anti-photoaging activities. Now, these with these active ingredients, these are used for boosting the SPF value in the sunscreen formulation. So these are all different innovative products that are currently being used. So moving on to the next skill. The next skill is on the market research and the trend analysis. Now, analyzing market trends is crucial for the business to stay ahead of the competitors. Now, what we can do? We can conduct a market research. How we can conduct that? By Google search using the keywords like cosmetic industry market research reports, or we can also subscribe to the market research database. What are those databases? That's like Statistia, ProQuesta, or the marketresearch.com. Now, these platform provides access to the wider range of marketing research, reports, studies, and surveys, etc. We should also stay updated with the industrial news. We can subscribe to the industrial publication, magazines like Cosmetic and Toiletries, where they talk about research, cosmetic ingredients, formulation, testing, regulation, etc. And we can also attend the trade shows and follow the influencers to know about the new product launches and the emerging trends. We should also be updated with an industrial regulation to know about the list of prohibited and restricted substances by visiting the websites like regulatory agencies. Like for example, for the US market, it is FDA website. For the European market, European website. For Indian markets, it's CDSCO, which is Central Drug Standard Control Organization. So these are all the skills that you need for the market research and the trend analysis. Moving on to the next slide.
Again, I would like to ask you, your doctor, like how can the students also try to identify the gaps in this beauty market?
See, I don't think so. Like, not many people know about it, but I would like to state here: if anything that is going viral in the US market, it tends to reflect in India within 6 months. So anyhow, if we can keep an eye on the US market, then we have like 6 months of time to work on new product development, to work on marketing strategy, to launch our product, and that's how we can actually identify the gaps in the market and launch a new product as per the consumer demand.
Okay,
Right?
great.
Moving on to the next slide. Next skill is on the entrepreneurship and the business strategy. Now, to build a sustainable business company, we need to know about what are the business model, how are the strategic planning, and what we can do for the risk management. Now, what we can do. First, we need to understand the business model. Business model includes manufacturing and selling products through retail channels or by direct to consumer. By choosing the right business model, we can optimize the cost, and this can also help in improving the profitability of the company. Strategic planning. Strategic planning involves developing a unique brand by conducting market research, analyzing competitors, and increase the growth and profitability of the company. Next is risk management. Now, these can include the regulatory compliances, so we need to keep ourselves updated with the regulatory agencies and regulations. Now, product safety and quality, we need to have a good QC team. Supply chain manager or supply chain distribution is there, where we can actually opt for the trusted suppliers so that we can minimize the risk. Next is changing consumer preferences and the reputational risks. These are need to be handled cautiously. Now, if we could effectively work on this, it helps in making an informed decision and that aligns with our long-term goal. Moving on to the next skill, which is on marketing and branding. Now, to develop a strong and brand identity, we need an effective marketing strategy to attract retail customers and increase the sales. Now, what we can do for that? For instance, we can clearly define our brand value, mission, and the unique selling point. For brand values, we can include cruelty-free, vegan formulation, natural and organic ingredient for the targeted eco-conscious consumers. Mission, we can include promoting a self-care and delivering high-quality product that enhances overall well-being of the customers and build confidence in their own care. Next is marketing strategies. We need to know about the effective marketing channel to reach our targeted audience. This can be digital marketing, including social media and search engine optimization, and the traditional marketing as well, which include prints, advertising, event, partnerships, etc. Third is online presence. Now we need to have an user-friendly website that reflects our brand identity. We can optimize our website by the search engine by incorporating a relevant keywords. Inspire our audience by a search engine by sharing skincare tips and the product reviews. Fourth is loyalty program. Now, this can include discounts, can include exclusive offers, referral program to encourage repeated purchase and increase the customer retention. The last is customer support. Respond to the comment, messages, and the review promptly in a friendly manner. Host a live QA session. This will increase the brand advocacy and the repeat purchases. Moving on to the next skill, which is on sales and distribution channels. Now, distribution strategies for our retail, e-commerce, and partnerships are essential to achieve a brand market presentation and increase revenue. Now, about the retail distribution, this involves selling products to physical stores or outlets where the customers can physically see, touch, and experience the product before making a purchase decision. Now, this may also include partnership with retailers such as departmental stores, beauty stores, pharmacies, etc. In this way, we can reach a wider customers to establish brand reputation and customer trust. Next, e-commerce distribution. This involves selling products online through a company-owned website or third-party platform like Amazon, Nika, etc. This is a very convenient way for the consumers to purchase products from anywhere at any given time. We can optimize our search engine to divert the traffic and the sales. This is a very good way to reach the global customers. Also, it can lower overhead costs compared to the physical store. Thus, as partnership, now this involves the collaboration with other businesses to expand the distribution channels and access new markets, which can include collaboration with influencers, beauty bloggers for endorsement, teaming up with the brands and co-brands. For example, makeup artists have their own brand and we have an color cosmetic range, then we can team up with that brand. Moving on to the next skill, which is on financial and management. Now, for profitability of the cosmetic business, it is essential to effectively manage finance, budgeting, and the cost structure. What can we do? For the financial management, this includes a clear understanding of the cosmetic company's financial health, about its revenue, about its expenses, liability, equity, etc. This way, we can help making an informed decision, allocating resource effectively, and ensuring company's financial stability and growth. Budgeting. Budgeting plan should be reviewed monthly, quarterly, or annually because this actually helps in estimating sales, forecasting expenses such as raw material, packaging, marketing, distribution costs, and setting up price strategies to achieve profitability. Next is cost structure. Now, this involves identifying cost drivers such as raw material, labor, packaging, marketing, distribution expenses, and finding a way to reduce and optimize this cost without compromising the product quality or the customer satisfaction. Fourth is expense control. Now, this can be achieved by implementing cost control measures, negotiating with suppliers, optimizing inventory management. Now, optimizing inventory management can also be done through the softwares like TradeVigo, Ordro, Fishbowl, Zoho Inventory. Now, these softwares can identify the areas of improvement and we can work accordingly. Last is optimizing pricing. These lead to the profitability of cosmetic business. Optimizing pricing strategies can help manage revenue, maintain the profit margin. For example, optimizing a cosmetic formulation involves refining the ingredient and the proportion to create an effective and safe product. Optimizing distribution channels ensures the product reaches the right market, maximizes the sale and the customer satisfaction. Similarly, optimizing marketing strategies involve refining advertising efforts for our targeted audience, leading to an increased brand awareness and the sale. Overall, optimizing in the cosmetic industry provides improved product performance and the market preferences. Moving on to our last skill, that is on communication and networking. Now, for this, building a relationship with the industry professionals, this can help the cosmetic company facilitate a collaboration, which can lead to the growth opportunities. Now, what are those opportunities? Where we can find it? We can attend an industrial event such as trade shows, conferences, networking events. This provides an opportunity to connect with an industry professionals, learn about industrial trade, meet the potential partners like suppliers and investors, participate in sponsoring events. This can also help in raising a brand awareness. Second is collaboration. Collaborating with influencers, bloggers, content creators in the beauty industry can help increase the brand exposure and reach the wider audience. Influencers can promote our product through social media, providing an authentic reviews and recommendation for their followers. Partnering with an influencers can also help create a buzz, announce a new product launches, and drive traffic to our website or to the e-commerce platforms. Suppliers and now, building a strong relationship with the suppliers and manufacturers can help ensure the cost-effective supply chain. Maintain an open communication, negotiate and collaborate on the product development can lead to the reduced cost, improved quality, and faster to the market. Regularly evaluating and monitoring the supplier performance can help identify potential risks and opportunity for the improvement. Last is joining industry association can offer those associations which can offer training, certificates. These can help in establishing our brand vision. Participating in industrial association can also help establishing a credibility, build relationships, and stay informed about the industrial trends and regulations. This was all about the skill that are necessary to thrive in the cosmetic industry. Thank you so much.
Great. Doctor, talking about the last skill, which was networking, how can students network effectively for the cosmetics industry?
Well, students can attend trade shows. They can attend a conference where they can get an innovative ideas to know about the cosmetic science. They can also go for launching of the new product where they can be equipped or know the knowledge about how the latest technology or with the active ingredients can be used for the certain skin diseases or the skin problem, and that can be included in their cosmetic formulation if they are in the research field. So ideally, with attending the trade show, conferences, and the launches, they can get all the possible information. Also, they can work on their personal profiles like LinkedIn and things like that. There are various ways to work on all these things.
Great, great. So I will request everybody who has questions for Dr. Swati to put them up in the chat box, and we will surely get back to you via the WhatsApp group. And I really think that it was a truly interesting session, and we've learned so much, and I'm sure the students today are going to take back with them a lot of learning from you, Dr. Swati. So thank you once again for taking out time from your busy schedule and providing our students with your expert insights and knowledge. I request everybody to keep checking the WhatsApp group, because soon we will be dropping the link for the quiz, and the winners of the quiz are going to win a free resource on one of the most important skills for the cosmetics industry. So till then, thank you each and everybody who joined us today, and good night. Stay tuned on the group for more updates. Thank you.